Hey, this Mac, the Halal Goat. Make sure y'all subscribe to Beers and Bottles on their YouTube and their Patreon for the latest and exclusive content. Big ups Louis J. Big ups to homie GL. And one more thing.
Look, we're certain guys, right? And we like to groom ourselves.
Yeah.
So in certain times when we grooming ourselves, you know, you got to be particular. You got to take care of yourself, right? The only way you can really take care of yourself is by using what?
Presence beard kit.
You know what I mean? It got everything you need. All of the two essentials.
This joint in here, bro, it got a comb. It got the beard balm. It got the beard bonnet.
Show them the beard balm.
They got the beard balm.
Show them the oil. Show them the oil.
They got the, oh shit, hold on. They got the dust bag.
Everything
got the beard oil.
So it's a different thing when you're dealing with that. So
comb.
Presence is where it's at. You want to get your beard right. You want to get your beard together. You want to be able to sleep right. You want to be able to be good. You want to get the oil, the Nikes, the essence, the smell. You want your wife to be like,
You know what I'm saying?
Presence. Beard kit.
Yo, use that special Beers and Bottles promo code.
Use that now.
25% off.
It's at the bottom of this. 25% off. Use the Beers and Bottles promo code. All right? So Presence Beard Kit. It's us.
Yeah. Beers and bottles. Beers and bottles. Beers and bottles. Beers and bottles. Flyest niggas. Baddest models. Poppin' shit.
Yeah. It's your main man, PBM Louis.
It's the homie GL.
And we're Beards
and Bottles.
We got our special guest here today.
You already know, it's Curly Jen.
It's Curly Jen.
I'm light skinned.
Whoa.
So we like to, you know, we're going to have a real great conversation, a fun conversation with Jen. So before we even start, though, how was your weekend?
It was amazing.
What did you do? You got to tell us what you did.
You know, I just did a few food review, collab with 7th Street Burger. Shout out to 7th Street Burger.
Oh, 7th Street. Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh,
it was really good. Yeah, and I just vibed with my friends this weekend. Did like a little chill weekend for myself because I'm always working.
Right.
And doing stuff. So
being that you're young, are you still in your party phase? Like, are you like, I'm talking about like every weekend I got to do something?
You know what's crazy? I feel like I'm leaving that phase, but I kind of am stuck in it because I'm an artist. So I have to go out and perform and stuff. So right now I'm just at the point where like if I have to perform and go to an event, that's my fun night. And like any other things, like it'll be like a special occasion or like a friend dragging me out. But I don't really look forward to like trying to go out anymore because I'm so outside so much. I have to be because of my job. I just love being in my room.
So it's like a meet and greet for you. Every night you go out partying, but it's like you don't meet new people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like networking shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, how was your weekend?
My weekend was regular. Fuck all the small talk Fridays at Neptune.
Absolutely.
Saturday I stopped by Mr. East.
Right.
Took a million pictures, shook hands, kissed babies. You feel we outside.
Right.
Sunday I chilled. I needed to chill. But that was for me. Water, you know what I mean?
Water down. Me.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, how was yours?
I did absolutely nothing.
That's
I was just in the house with me and my wife, just chilling, running around.
Not my boy. Kids when you get older.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and just you know what I mean. Just really absolutely.
No, but that's really a blessing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're really blessed.
Yeah, when I be sitting back and you know, not to, you know what I mean, to dwell on things, even the great things, I say to myself, wow, you know, everything we would think like the finish line, I feel like I'm at it, but even though it's so much more I want to accomplish professionally, you know what I mean, as far as personally, you know what I mean, I got a wife, you know what I mean, I have houses and so on and so forth. I got my children. You get what I'm saying?
How many kids do you have if you don't mind me asking?
My 2 children, my 2 girls.
You don't know already, aren't you?
Not
my boy. Do you got kids?
Yeah, I got one daughter. I mean.
She older, she grown. He be mad. I got babies. So he still, no, my baby's 11 and 9.
My daughter
16.
15.
She hitting that
Yeah, big dog.
He's shaking in his
She
boots.
just last week.
I got
talking about it
guns.
last week. She just made that nigga take him on a shopping spree for her birthday. She's like, bro, I don't hear all that shopping
That's
spree.
sweet 16. I'm taking donations, GoFundMe.
You know what I'm saying?
Go for me.
I swear.
Man. So, before we really get into it and just, have that conversation, give us a small little bit introduction, who you are, where you from, you know what I mean? We'll get into what you done.
Okay, so I'm a 24-year-old artist coming out of New Jersey, Clifton.
Okay, that talk.
I'm repping for all the baddies in Jersey. I call myself the Jersey Club Princess because I feel like I'm really one of the few that's really still repping that Jersey Club, Philly took it all and is trying to sell it off as their own. I feel like I'm the only one trying to fight for it still. One of the only ones. And yeah, I'm Sagittarius.
Talk to her.
I'm Sagittarius.
You single?
Yes, I am single.
She like long walks on the beach.
We about to get into that. And let me ask you a question though. Are you black and Spanish or black and white? Like what is your nationality?
So I'm Dominican.
Right.
There's Dominicans who are mixed with black, and there's Dominicans who don't got an inch of black in them.
Well, they say they don't, but go ahead.
Kind of like how like in America there's black people and there's white people and mixed people, but then we call ourselves American.
Right.
I have a lot of family members, dark skin, light skin. I'm just mixed. Most like just mixed race, and then my ethnicity is Dominican.
Got you. That's what I was confused about because you like a real New Jerseyan.
Yeah.
You got that New Jersey. When you speak to a person from New Jersey and that's from New Jersey, we all from New Jersey. We know they're from Jersey. You get what I'm saying? You got that I'm from Jersey.
Yeah, for sure.
Attitude, and you was born and raised here, not like if you came from Dominican Republic.
Yeah, I was born and raised here.
You know what I'm saying? So it just I was like, I wasn't sure. I'm like, what is this lady doing?
So you knew she was from the J.
I knew she was from the J. I knew it, G.
Stop playing from the big J. I'm jacking the J.
Talk that talk. She's
Shout out to
feminine.
Angie Morena. That's my bitch.
Talk that. Hey, yo, you gonna clip that part right there. That's love right there. I love
from the fucking J. Anybody hating, you can go suck a dick.
That part.
Frank stands there.
Let me ask you a question. You've seen a lot of people up there commenting about that, obviously. But it was mainly the old people. It was some young people too, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? That right there got like what? 300,000-400,000 views, 500,000 views, and it got like maybe 5,000 maybe 10,000 comments, I believe. It's a lot of comments, whatever comments on there. And it's some hate. It's like 89% hate and then whatever 11% love. Obviously, you were one of the love comments that was on there. What's your perspective about it? You guys are creating your own thing. You with the whole Jersey.
This is my theory. Movement. This is my theory. Like the average person has an issue with change, and that's exactly why certain people don't excel. So if somebody want to change something up and make it new, why not? Like let's make this shit fun. Like shit is whack right now. Like if somebody want to switch it up and make it something fun, like why can't we all just be like, yeah, like let's do it, whatever. Vegas be gassing themselves up, LA be gassing themselves up, Atlanta be gassing themselves up. One person says one thing and everybody's hopping on that bandwagon. Jersey's just not like that. Everybody's so quick to go against what you gotta say. So it's like I'm gonna be with it because it's just like it's the J, like
right.
Jersey, it start with a J. It's not like it don't make sense, like So I just feel like it's just stupid to get upset. I just feel like she's having fun and like it's something like just something to laugh about, like when we older. And
when watching those things, I said, yo. This right, we interviewed her, right? So we ain't really understand it in the beginning, I mean. But, we obviously understood the methods of madness towards, just watching it and understand, having a conversation with her, know that she's a real person, great person. We had a conversation with her. And we was talking about relationships, you know what I mean? So let's get into it. First of all, before we talk about first dates and all that, what I mean? Just being with a man, what's your expectations?
To my expectations of a man.
For him to be, so a man coming to you, he wants to be with you, right? And he, obviously it's something he has to do to be with you. What are your expectations? What do you expect him to do in order to be with you?
So firstly, I want that man to have a connection with God and to put God first in his life. It's really important for you to have a relationship with God, because if you don't have a relationship with God, you're not going to treat me good. Secondly, is for that man to love himself. Men who are insecure and don't love themselves, 9 times out of 10 are not going to be able to love you. So what
are some signs when you see men don't love themselves? What are some signs we could pick them out?
When they just like try to make you minimize yourself, like just try to make you feel bad for being a baddie, or like Like, I'm not talking about men who be like, oh, you're wearing something too revealing, because I get it. Like, some men don't want their girl to wear stuff that's too revealing, which is to each his own. But I hate when, like, just say, like, you looking pretty and, like, he want to pick out a flaw of yours or just point out what you don't got going on. Like, it's just lame. That's not my first initial thought when I'm with my person. I'm thinking about shit. Yeah, like, he's just like your hater. Like, it's like you like dating an op.
Yeah, I like that. But yeah, finish with about your expectation.
And I would say a man that's a provider for sure is required. You know, I'm a traditional woman. I like the roles of a man providing for the woman and the woman working if she wants to. I'm the type of woman that I will work still because I do like to have my own income. Right. And I do like to just always have my back because you never know what could happen. People don't plan to separate with their partner. People get married with intentions of staying with them forever and they still divorce. And, like, you know, women got to figure it out after that. So that's always something I'm going to have in the back of my head. But I do feel like I should have an option to work or not. That's
a great segue, right? So it's a question I got for you, right? Like, one of the questions will look like, would you have an escape account? You know what I mean? Even though that you're married, you know what I mean? And if something go wrong outside of that escape account, say the bills, he can't pay the bills or whatever, right? Would you step in and pay the bills with some of your escape account? And if so, would you have him pay that back? That's a 3-part question. So 1, would you have an escape account?
I would.
2, would you use some of the money to pay the bills if your man fell off? And 3, would you expect him to pay that money back once he got back on?
So I'm gonna say
this. You guys are married though.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this. I would have an escape account just because, you know, you never
explain
know.
To us why. It gotta be a reason why.
You never know. Like, what if there's abuse going on? What if there's, you know, what you signed up for is not happening? You need to be able to get your own apartment. You need to be able to get out of the situation. Because I'm assuming that he's paying for where we stay at based on what I'm saying. So I would need to get my own place and stuff like that. So that's why I would have an escape account. Secondly, you said that if he couldn't be able to pay the bills, I would have... I'm
going to challenge that just a second before we go to the next thing, though. You know what I mean? So you're saying, yes, it's cool to have an escape account, right? Is it cool for him to have an escape account?
Of course, he should.
It's nothing...
He should be loaded. He should be able to have multiple escape accounts.
Yeah, right. But you're saying that being that you're dependent on him, and, you know, he's paying for everything... And this how I seen it though, because I just want to make sure, right? Because when the lady had the escape account, that's why I asked you the question. She was taking his paycheck, and 20% of his paycheck went to her escape account, and then everything else went to pay the bills and leisure. You know what I mean? And she still considered that her money opposed to our money. Do you feel the same way?
I mean, if my husband is giving me this money and he's saying this is your money.
No, what does he give you the money? Like, you'll pay the bills and there's an extra 20% left. You take that and put it in your account, or what do you do with it?
There's extra 20% left, and he's expecting me to pay bills with that?
Tell him, you tell him, the bill's $10,000. When you go put the bill to pay the bills, it's really $8,500. You know what I mean? It's an extra $1,500. What do you do with it?
He clearly ain't noticing it's missing shit.
So you just saving in the money. It's a method to my man. That's what I'm asking. Go ahead. I'm let you.
I mean, I would just be honest in hopes that my partner would still give me more, because that's a turn on. But if I have to lie to him, I wouldn't even be with that nigga in the first place. But I guess, yeah, if I have to lie to save some money, I'm gonna lie.
So whatever money is just going to the account. All right. So you agree with the escape account. Now go ahead. Yeah. The next part.
And then you said the second part was he
fell off. He fell off. Now he don't have a job. He's not making any money, right?
Yeah.
He needs you to pay the bills. You got 50, 60,000 saved. You know what I mean? He needs you to hold it down for a couple months. Do you expect him to pay you that money back? And before you even expect him to pay the money back, do you even pay the bills with that money?
Yeah, we're gonna be homeless if I don't. We're gonna be homeless.
So I
don't want to be homeless.
I'm gonna applaud you from rip for spending your money to pay the bills.
Man, hold the fuck up, man. Hold up. If I'm listening right, I mean, it might be the dumb, but if she got no job, I'm gonna wonder where the fuck she got 50, 60 bills.
And bills,
that's
right?
A key part.
Because that's how I am. I'm gonna still have my job.
You don't have. Just say you don't have a job. And she's paying all the bills. What you say? She giving them $1,500 extra a month. She just saving it.
Yeah.
In her account. I would think that would be for. I would think that
he's struggling.
I'm smuggling that bread.
Yeah. She's smuggling the bread. I would think that would be for us, just in case something happened. But now she's saying it's just simply hers account. So now, boom, you pay the bills with the money. You saying you would pay the bills with the money, right?
Yeah, I would.
So now I'm asking you, Do you expect him to pay that money back to you? Or would you say to him, like verbalize it, like, hey, look, I just spun $30,000 these last 6 months on X amount of dollars, or X amount of bills. I need that money back. Would you do that or no? Would you?
No, I'm gonna just tell him when he get that job, he better get ready.
I respect. You get ready for
what?
He
better get ready because I'm gonna run them pockets.
You gonna run up?
You ran my pockets, I'm gonna run yours back. I don't need the money back. I'm gonna get it back.
But he ain't run your pockets. He paid the bills.
I mean,
and you pay the bills.
That's not my natural state. I'm supposed to be chilling. So
you
now I need a bag. Now I need this. When you get your money up, I want something. I want a gift.
Yo, a woman said this to me. Jennifer Charles. She was up here. She was with a man, got pregnant by a man that was on a down low, and she told the story. It went viral on TikTok. I was dating her years ago, 20 years ago type shit, right? So it's horrible. But every now and then we still have little small conversations. When we see clips, she'd send me something. We have a conversation here and there. She said to me, I'm like, yo, my wife still give me like 30% to everything that I pay, and Bill, my wife still to this day give me 30% of everything I pay, right? That's the that's how we work. That's what worked for us. This nigga funny. And that's how we work. That's how we operate. You get what I'm saying to you? She says to me, then she's working out a masculine. I'm like, what you mean? She was like, that's not her natural state to be even working. I'm like, what the fuck? She was like, yo, that's not a woman's natural state to even work, period. If she got to work at all, fuck paying any bills, she working in her masculine because naturally, that's not, what a woman's here to do. Do you agree with that sentiment?
I kind of partially agree. I do believe a woman should always be responsible for herself just in case, because you never know. But I really feel like if I were with a man and I still had a job, I would definitely do part-time. I wouldn't want to do full-time because how am I supposed to clean the house, cook, take care of the kids, make sure that you're fed, make sure you're satisfied, and then at the same time work? Like, it's very overstimulating, and it's going to come to points where I'm going to just take my anger out on you because I'm doing too much. Like, and then you going to be upset you're not getting none, and you going to be upset that I'm not being my nice, feminine, happy self when you walk in the door from a tired day of work because I came back from a tired day of work. I got to a fight with a coworker. My boss is on me. My kid is screaming in my ear. Like, it's just too much going on. Like, it's not ideal for a woman to be doing both roles.
Are you a complainer?
Complainer? What do you mean by that?
Oh, you ain't supposed to been doing this. You ain't doing that. Like a complainer, like a person that complain, a nagger.
I'm not a nagger unless you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you're not doing what you're supposed to. First of all, I low-key got ADHD, so I get overstimulated fast. If somebody talking to me while somebody else talking to me, I'm already annoyed. So
you sound like the homie GL.
So I can't.
Yeah, you got ADHD, boy.
When too much is going on, I'm already annoyed. So imagine too much going on while you're not doing what you need to do. I'm a spaz. Like, that's just how I work. That's how my mind is. If too much is going on, I'm gonna feel burnt out. That's just how I work personally. Right. So I'm a person because of that. I have that in me. I need things to be structured a certain way. I need my life to have routine. Mm-hmm. That's what makes me function well. When my life doesn't have routine, I'm all over the place and I cannot function.
Give us a small part, like how you started doing the music, just jumping around.
How I started doing the music?
Yeah, just like your first introduction to like on this level, because everybody start doing music in their basement or with their family friend, but just moving it to this level, like where you at now.
Where I'm at now. So first of all, the first time I ever did a song, when was it? I did a song for my friend who wanted to present it to Uncle Murda one time, but to like get me to get me signed or whatever. I did a song one time. It wasn't that good. It was just some whatever type of thing.
But did you give it your all for it?
Yeah, at the time. It wasn't that bad, but it was like pretty like
Right.
It wasn't like, you could tell it just wasn't professional. I did it. I put it in the studio with Uncle Murda and them. They was low-key rocking with it. But I never ended up working with them. And then in the future, I was like, oh, this was just for fun. So I started modeling and stuff, continued modeling because I was modeling since 18, but like I was on and off with it for a few years. Mm-hmm. Continued modeling, got led back to music because one of my homeboys, he was doing music. He sounded like A Boogie. And he was just like, yo, I want you on a song. And I'm like, I'm not an artist. Why you want me on a song? I can't sing nothing.
I mean, that's I want you on a song. That's low key. I'm trying to smash.
No.
We know the vibe.
Crazy.
Nah.
Most people did. I'm just listen to me. I'm just.
He been trying to smash before the song.
Yeah. All right. I'm telling you this furtherance.
He been trying to smash before the song.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
It never did.
This a new way.
It never did. Damn.
But he wanted to
Not my boy.
put me on the song, and I did like a song. I sang on it. He was like, "You have a beautiful voice. Like you did really good." And he was just trying to show it to everybody, his mom and shit. And I was like, "No, don't show nobody." I was like embarrassed. And
Right?
then,
He was. But your voice didn't really sound right, or you?
I never heard my voice before like that out loud for real.
Yeah.
Like, and especially singing. I was rapping before, so it was like I rapped that one song, then I'm singing this song, and I didn't believe in myself at the time because I was just trying it. And then I kind of liked it because he kept pushing me to come to the studio with him and do songs with him, covers. So I just ended up saying like, "Yo, I should just be an artist," and then started doing it from there.
Right. Good.
All right, so walk us through Body T.
Body T, what you want to know about Body T?
Where did that come from? The inspiration behind it, the response to it, the contest.
Okay, so with Body T, y'all know the original song for that sample is "Them Slick" by Fabulous and Jeremiah.
I knew that was a sample.
Yeah, that sample.
That is Them Slick.
Yes, Them Slick.
Yeah, that's fire. I'm saying, thinking about it. It is the sample.
Yes, Them Sample.
You know what it is? I ain't heard it in some years. That probably came out 5 years ago.
Yo, that was my song when that shit came out.
That might have been 7 years ago.
Yeah, that came out. High school, I was bumping that shit.
It, bro.
What'd you say?
In high school, I was bumping that shit like every day when that shit.
7 years ago, she was fucking 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
Shit, that's insane. I got Dookie's older than her. Let me stop.
This crazy. This nigga's crazy.
I got Dookie older than her. It's a joke.
Yo,
You had to watch Friday After Next to get it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nah, but I'm thinking when I'm making this song, I'm like, what's our generation's version of Them Slick? Like, they said Them Slick back then. What's our version? It's Body T. And Body T came from it was just like this girl from Twitter. I forgot her name. I think it's Queen something. She was like known for being like this girl that dated, like, messed with rappers and shit. I don't know what she's really known for, but she was the one that made that meme that was like Body T, super thick, super pretty, like talking about girls and stuff. And like it became viral on TikTok. So everybody just started saying Body T and Clock It. And I was like, yo.
Oh, that's the one that came out with Clock It.
Yeah, she came out with that. Clock that T, Body T. I've been saying that now for like a year or two, and nobody was catching on until now.
Right.
Like, everybody was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Everything take time.
It takes time. I was saying Clock, and everybody was looking at me crazy. And I was like, watch, y'all gonna be saying this shit. Now everybody's saying Clock It. But Body T came from that. And I was like, yo, the girls are gonna eat this up, because that's like the thing right now. Like, everybody's talking about some, Body T, like everywhere you go. So I'm like, let me make this little catchy song, a little vibe for the girls, so they could just, it could stick.
Right,
and that was my idea of it.
How did you pick the winner from the contest?
So I made everybody do a verse challenge to the song.
And bang with the homie.
I made everybody do a verse challenge to the song.
We're going to bring her out tonight, too. We brought Remy out last week to the hood. We're going to bring her out tonight.
To the hood is
You know what my manager told me?
What'd he say?
He was like, you like the bougie princess that like come down from her tower and chill with the hoodlums sometimes. I was like, what?
God damn.
I was like, what?
You know what it is? Let me tell you what. People don't understand this part right about the game. It's the game that people don't know. When you get a core following, the core following don't start with people buying. It starts with people believing. And to understand the difference between the two is to understand what business is, to understand what love is, to understand, because you got to make people feel an emotion, right? So if we don't know you, don't see you, don't touch you, don't feel you, then how could we ever feel an emotion? You're not even real to us if we see it. You can have X amount of followers, but how many tickets you selling? I got 23,000 followers. GL got X amount of followers, whatever followers he got, right? But we just did a new venue. We sold 200 plus tickets. What really matter? How many followers we got or how many tickets we sold?
How much impact you have.
Right. So
no, that's real. That's real.
So in the streets, in Jersey, on that page, we only 7,000-8,000 followers on that page. But it get hit the most. We do the most business. We get the most money. You get what I'm saying? We get the most sponsorships. We got 6, 7. It's about what we, you know what I'm saying? We generate the most. So it's not necessarily about, who we are, but what we are. And I think the people to understand that is to understand where you are and where you at. And being that a lot of people don't understand that, they don't understand business. But the push forward to go forward from that to just talk generally. Let's go back to the funny shit. You know what I mean? This some old man shit. What's the oldest man you dated ever?
34.
34. Oh, so you do like Unc and them.
How old was you?
I'm a YN.
I'm a YN. She a ski mask.
YG.
I really do got a Hello Kitty ski mask. I was 21 when I dated a 34.
Oh my God.
I think turning 20. No, actually, I was turning 22.
Do you feel like what's that word you
say? God.
What's that word you said you don't like, GL? Groom.
Grooming.
You felt like he was trying to groom you, or like, and what's your experiences with that?
What's the definition of grooming? Because I feel like grooming has to be when like you're like, because I'm an intelligent girl. Like it's really hard to groom me. Like I felt like he was an older man, but my mentality was like old in itself. So he would like try to tell me shit to gas me, and I'd be like, nigga, like.
I think, let me say this.
I see what you're trying to do. Like, I'm a young bitch and you're trying to, like, make me feel like, oh, like, I'm the one. I'm, like, you do this with mad bitches.
That's not grooming. So, look, let me tell you, that's just gassing. Grooming, I think people get the wrong
but they manipulating
perception.
You that.
That too. That's a form of it, but that's not, like, big boy shit. That's little shit. I'm talking about big boy shit, like, you know what I mean? All right, look, hey, y'all, when I start saying this shit, bro, don't put me like, oh, Lou, you a groomer.
We're not going to put you in a box.
Yeah, my wife only 2 years younger than me.
Disclaimer, he's saying the definition.
This is not groomer.
His wife, he's saying the definition.
So look, you meet a woman that's 21 years old or 24 years old.
Yeah.
You can still be groomed at your age. Excuse my language. Excuse my, what's the name? I'm about to give him the ism. Names. I'm about to give him the ism. A little bit of it. Not going to I'm going to give him a small bit of it because I don't want niggas to really be hitting me. So you give him the ism. The conversations be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Where you from? You tell me where we going, what we doing. We hanging out. We do what we do, right? I see what you like. I focus and concentrate on what you like, right? And then I try to expand your horizons on the things that you do like. And then we make those things into life. Meaning being so like, so you tell me, oh, I like the bar, right? But you don't dance there. You don't get money there. I create a vision for you to get some money there. But I control that vision. That's the grooming part right there that people don't like that part. People don't like this part. You give the opportunity, but now I control the opportunity. But being that I control the opportunity, most women don't like it because I control the opportunity. So let's go further. Boom, all right, now we having a conversation in the process of me talking. Boom, you like what you're doing now. You took the opportunity that I gave you. We moving these parts. Well, now you like to go to church and talk to such and such and talk to this person, right? I have a conversation with you. I say, look, I like what you doing this on your Mondays and Tuesdays, but I really don't want you to really wear that. Do me a favor, wear this for me. And you consider it, you wear it. You wear what you want him to wear. And you go where he wants you to go. And he take you. But now he having a conversation with certain people at a certain place at a certain time that you didn't think you was going to have these conversations at. Right? And it leads to something different. And then now you may get something out of it, but to be minimal to what we getting.
Oh, my bad. I fell asleep. Come on, man. What the fuck is
this nigga.
Can I?
We talking about a groomer stuff. It ain't even a meeting. You just moved into a hey.
He retarded, yo.
Hey, yo, he turned into a hater in 5 seconds.
Nah, that was 10 minutes.
Nah, why you acting like he sleep too? You foul. You foul. You acting like you sleep.
Oh, no, he not acting. He got to go to work. He just came from the job. That ain't the act.
Like,
not my boy.
He really still in the role.
Nah, I'm telling, but grooming is just molding a younger woman
like
into what you like.
Yeah, that but absolutely.
The details,
I'm giving the details.
I don't always agree with that though. I think grooming is like first starting off as friends, acting like you don't want nothing from them, and then gradually like
that's
pushing
lying.
your agenda on a female.
That's lying. That's not grooming. Grooming is me and you in consensual relationships. And then I turn you into who I want you to be. That's all grooming is.
But the thing is, like, think of grooming if the man's like 30 and the girl's like 12. When you think of grooming in that way,
talking about
grooming is like trying to like
You talking about
do you
molestation?
like to be touched here?
Oh yeah, that's
You feel
crazy.
me? Like that's grooming.
That's molestation. My daughter.
Niggas definitely used to be grooming.
Look. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Niggas used to be the drug dealers coming to the high school.
But look,
she gonna be bad when she get older.
Exactly, that's grooming right there.
That's grooming. But if I say I'm grooming my daughter, it don't sound the same. You get me? Because now obviously we all gotta groom our daughters to be someplace. I tell my daughter the other day I'm having a conversation.
I wouldn't say grooming. That's
no, I got it. You gotta groom your no. That's still grooming. You still grooming your daughter to be. Go to the definition of grooming, and then I'm telling you it's exactly what I'm telling you. My daughter is 11 years old. I tell my daughter I'm here for 3 things. I'm here for chastity.
She about to Google.
Yeah, go ahead, Google it.
And I am.
Yeah, I'm here for chastity. I'm here for discipline, and I'm here for accountability. So with these 3 things that I'm here for, I teach her these things. Look,
I looked it up right away. It says refers to manipulative behaviors used by an abuser to gain access to a vulnerable person. You're not grooming your child.
That's not go. I'm not never doing that. That's I'm wrong.
When a person builds a relationship with a child, young person or adult who's at risk,
that's what I'm saying. The drug dealer at the high school.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, you bad. You gonna be a problem.
I'm not grooming my daughter. I'm not grooming my daughter.
No, you raising her to be a fine young woman.
Yeah. I'm here for chastity. I'm here for accountability and responsibility. What I tell my daughter, look, no, you can't just look. I understand you like the little boy. I seen you write the little note. Don't do that no more. You
look writing notes. Where my belt at?
Yeah, I'm trying to say you about to be 12.
Nah,
I said, look, don't write the little note because now you look like you pick me. Don't do that.
Oh.
Pick me.
Don't write no little notes. Let that little nigga continue to write the notes. Then she fell back. He started writing notes. Then I hit him like, yo, look, little bro, put your mother on the phone. I said, look, stop having your son.
You wrote him a note? Or
No. When he called, he sent her number. I said, let me see. He gave his number. I called his number. I called it. I'm telling you the fact. I called the little nigga number. You ain't about to get my little daughter your number. He called this little nigga wildin'. I called the little nigga number. He's like, oh, he thought it was I called her from my wife, from my daughter phone. He thought it was gonna be up. He thought it was her.
You talking about your oldest daughter?
Yeah, my oldest daughter. I was like, he's like,
I have a wife and I wish a grown man.
I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo. This whatever. I ain't gonna say his name because he a baby, and he's still a little boy too. He 11 too. He's like, yeah. I'm like, what's your mother and your father on the phone? He put his father on the phone. We had a conversation. I'm like, look, bro. Nah, I respect your pops. I respect your son, you know what I mean? And I get it. But my daughter's too young to be having these type of conversations. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't have them call
what
my
was
daughter.
The conversation about?
It ain't no conversation.
They didn't even start. He's doing too much. Like, he's doing too much. Ruining her life.
Nah, I'm ruining your life.
I would have hated to have you as my dad, yo.
So my daughter supposed to be able to flirt at 11 years old, have a conversation with niggas?
But like, what if they wanted to talk about Legos or something?
Yeah,
just play
Lego
Legos
in
together.
3 years. Talk about Lego in 3 years. That's great. All women
He
have
ain't never gonna let her
platonic
date.
conversations, platonic friendships with women.
He gonna be acting like that when she 18.
What the fuck you need to have a conversation with my daughter for?
Nah, I like that energy.
My daughter go to private school
about that. Don't call me about that.
Yeah, for real. Like, it's your daughter.
What you mean?
Don't call the little boy.
I'm calling your pops. When we talk to your pops. Fuck are you?
I don't know. I was different.
His pops probably like, yo, son, call another girl. Don't call that girl no more. Exactly.
Yeah, whatever it is. I appreciate it.
You probably said that nigga crazy.
Call another girl. You gotta mess with another girl.
I'm like, yo, this your son? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, look, bro, look. Let me have a conversation. Where you want to go get something to eat? He's like, bro, what do you mean?
That's why. Nigga was asking her what's her favorite color. I'm saying,
you gotta sit down and talk. I'm a man, bro. I only do man shit.
I'd have hung up
and I press men like press. And then when I see you, we gotta go pick my daughters up. We're gonna let it be what it be, bro. It's gonna be what it be.
Hey, names. You from that age group, bruh. By 11, we used to, all right, you can't have dudes calling your phone. I'ma call her. She can have dudes call her phone. She can call you on three-way. It's on mute. As soon as you walk away, why damn?
I'd rather you do that. But I ain't being too strict, though. I don't want to be like that. You know, I don't want to disrespect. I don't want to disrespect it. Your joints, don't compare my 11-year-old to your 18-year-old.
He just saying he been through 11, 12.
I'm just simply saying that's an 11-year-old. But I'm simply telling you that, look, we used to do the Muslims dirty back in the day because their parents is mad strict. Wow. So I know it. I know he's Muslim too.
Respect for the law. Respect for the law.
Because and we used to do them crazy over there on East Orange off that main strip across the west today.
Crazy like what? What you was doing?
on Arlington. He's doing crazy. All the homies, we jumping 5, 6 of them off.
Muslim women?
Muslim girls. They was girls. We was boys. I was like 16, 15. We was doing crazy. You know what I'm talking about on Arlington. You know exactly what I'm talking about. We doing nuts up there. You know what I mean? So, but let me just go ahead. Look, I got a scenario.
A damn shame.
Look, crime scene. Look, there's some new shit. The crime scene. All right?
Okay, crime scene.
Crime scene. Newark, Philly, Brooklyn. All right? Arrest, shoot, kill. What we doing? Who we arresting? Who we is shooting?
Newark,
and who we
Philly.
killing? Newark, Philly, Brooklyn.
So it's arrest.
Shoot, kill.
I'm arresting Newark.
Oh, hi. You showing love?
Yeah.
How the fuck is that love?
Hey, we ain't, these YNs. This what they
got
love.
all
This what they
three-
respect. This ain't no lovey-dovey shit.
Cuz
Yo,
got all
she just
three
said
negative shit,
she just
yo.
said she a YN. She said I'm a YN. We gotta
Killing Philly.
Oh, we killing Philly niggas.
And then
Bow, bow, bow.
we shooting Brooklyn.
We gonna shoot Brooklyn.
He gonna go and shoot New York. Exactly.
Word.
Bow, bow,
You know what I mean? On other look. I just wonder, like, do you consider yourself like a wife when you know what I mean? We wake up like, yo, I'm a wife. Like, I'm gonna be somebody's wife. Or do you think
sure.
you're a wife?
For sure, no doubt about it.
And why? Why is that?
Because I'm just a very loving woman. You know how girls always just talk shit on the internet, like, oh, fuck niggas all day, but behind closed doors, they got that one nigga that they like.
Are you one of those?
They would do anything for. Yeah. I feel like I gotta like, oh, it's fuck niggas all day, but like if I really lock in with somebody, I really love them. Like I'll really do anything for them.
And what's your sign?
Sagittarius.
You said you was my youngest. See, that's why you probably said. See, my daughter feel the same way she feel. My daughter's Sag. She born December 16th. When your birthday?
December 20th.
So look, she feel they in the same moon and everything. She's like, Daddy, why you doing this? You get what I'm saying? So you know, she say what she want to say. I be having to slap shit out, slap dog shit out.
Alrighty then.
Yo.
Hey, bro,
Yeah, we
look.
mad blood. If I thought I would have been weave.
No, and now she, we about to start boxing in the next couple of weeks. It's about to be her first
Oh, you
boxing
better
class.
get ready. She
And
about
my
to
youngest.
piece your ass up. So.
Yeah, but you got to build them for it. I don't want nobody to be able to take advantage. One of my worst fears, because they say 3 out of 5 women have been sexually assaulted in some way or form.
Oh, for sure.
So, have you ever experienced that?
Of course.
See what I'm saying? And that's one of my worst fears. Like for my daughter to have to do that on her own, to go through that and not physically be prepared.
And I'm gonna be real. It always happens at the stage where like you're letting them freely go out the house when they're teenagers.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And like it happens usually around like 16 to like 19 because like it's time that they not like you're in that weird stage where you're arguing with them and they just want to be out all the time with their friends or whoever.
You're not as close with them as you once was.
Yeah, they going by themselves, places trying to explore, be an adult themselves. So it always happens at that phase. So it's just important to be a safe space for your kids and not. It's gonna be hard for you though.
It's gonna be hard for you, and he had cancer.
Yeah,
but you get more out of kids like just being like trying to be a friend to them because they tell you more.
But life is stages, right? So from 1 to 10, I'm teaching you. I'm your teacher, right? From 10 to 16, we're developing. Not only am I teaching you, but we're developing. We're growing. I'm trying to figure out who you are and how I can teach you, right? And then from 18 to life going on, now I'm your friend. You get what I'm saying? But I still got a responsibility to bail you out in life from 18 to 25. So between times from 18 to you 25 years old, I have to bail you out of things, because you're going to make mistakes. So I still got to save the money, save the time to just be able to, I'm ready, prepared to bail you out in your life. Having these conversations with my daughter, I just know it's going to be harder.
Are you a daddy's girl?
That's what I was about to. My boy, you know what I'm about to ask.
No,
what boy is that nigga?
I'm a mama's girl. Well, I'm kind of. It's different because I'm close to my stepdad a lot, and he really loves me. Like he really would do anything for me. Like he's like, and he's white. You feel me?
Especially if your mom look like you.
He's white. You feel me?
Your mom look like you.
Yeah, she's
he going across the world.
So
white boys, they said, look, the niggas that act. I just seen this earlier. White nigga said this. He said, the people that ask you what you bring to the table got a bad credit score. I said, well, that ain't the home. I said, well, I ain't the homie GL. Yeah, I said, I ain't the devil. That ain't the homie GL.
No. Nah, but he really was. Like even when I was little, like when my mom would discipline me, he would always defend me. Like I don't know. It's like weird because I really love my mom, of course, because
But he just that extra.
But he's the one that really be like fighting for me. He the type to like get me a car, a phone, like that's my
fuck with him, the lunch guy. How long they been together?
Oh, they've been together for years. They've been together since I was like 1.
What about
Nigga, that's your father.
That's basically my father, yeah. What
about your biological father?
My biological father? So he ended up having like another family or something like that. So
he said, "Fuck y'all."
No, not fuck. Not fuck.
He said, I got my new family.
My parents just didn't work out. They separated. So they both have their own families or whatever. But yeah, like I'm just closer to my stepdad because he's there every day. Like you feel me? And then like my biological dad has young kids on that side, so it's like
that's what top 3. You know, I told you what my biggest fear is of somebody sexually touching my what's name. My other biggest fear is me and my wife don't make it, and then she get another nigga there every day.
And they're the ones doing it. Like,
yeah, bro, what? I'm gonna be beating that nigga. I'm like, yeah, bro, we gotta jump this nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna get tired of me. Like, bro, I'm not coming over.
I got one time jumping with you, but we ain't gonna keep.
I have friends who have experienced that, but like, with my
you gotta jump that nigga, cuz.
My stepdad, he's a very good man. He would never he really sees me as his daughter. Like he would really
he'd die. He'd jump from the car for you.
He
had you since you was 1.
We were almost gonna do an adoption paper signing thing when I was in middle school. I really wanted it. Like I was obsessed with him adopting me, but we never fell through with it. But like I wanted his last name and everything. I was like, I don't know if I want that white last name.
Right.
Tches. No, it's a German name. So it's like, you already know.
But you just love him.
No, for sure. I love him with all my heart, for real.
All right, let's get back to the music a little bit. I heard you say that you was the princess of Jersey club music.
And New Jersey, period.
And of
Talk that
shit. How you felt about the backlash and the response when you said that publicly?
Oh my goodness.
Comments was up and stuck.
Yo, they was booming. For me, it's just like, it just goes to show that Jersey doesn't support Jersey. Like, they're so quick to discredit me. But, like, let's really check my receipts, okay? First, I'm born in Jersey, right? Born in Jersey. That's the first step. Secondly, I grew up on Jersey club music. I'm talking about when the patty cake came out, all of that. My brothers and sisters were doing that little dance and stuff, and they friends and shit. So I grew up watching them doing them little dances, doing it myself and stuff. Not only that, I got co-signed by every single pioneer possibly you could think of, except for like a few in New Jersey. So how am I not the New Jersey club princess? How am I not the Jersey princess? And they talking shit to me like, oh, so-and-so don't jack you, this person don't jack you. Whole time the person jacked me and comment on they're commenting on it like, yo, we fuck with Jen. Like, Jen could say she the princess because she went through us. I went through Unicorn, I went through Cookie. One of my first songs, Cookie, like, shout out to her, went online and basically promoted my song on her Twitch.
Cookie don't fuck with us, but
yeah, she was mad. She was mad at me. She don't fuck with me. She hit me in the DM. Like, let me tell you something, bro.
Nah, we ain't gotta go.
What you do to her?
I didn't do nothing to this lady. Let me tell you something. She just hit me out the blue. She was like, you was supporting this nigga? I'm like, who you talking about? She was like, DJ Lil Man. I'm like, yeah, that's my guy.
I never had an encounter with him.
Yeah, she was like, I'm just telling you.
She got beef with him, and
she said.
She transferred that over to us.
So he sued her because she was putting defamation on his name, and she was saying that he touched a woman or whatever, a girl when they was younger.
A little girl, apparently.
Right. And then he went to court and she lost. He won. With a situation, whatever. And she got a defamation lawsuit. Now she do free porn on Twitter.
All right, we not about to talk on my girl.
Wait, she do free porn on Twitter?
Whatever, bro. I don't want to go. That ain't.
Anyways, shout out to DJ Taj. Shout out to DJ Taj. That's my heart right there,
so
DJ Taj.
So that's what the whole issue came, and they said that Lil Man was there. And the top.
Why you going back to it? Let's go.
No, I'm for real. They said Todd smacked her or something in front of everybody.
Who?
DJ Todd.
No, he did not.
One of them guys. Something happened.
That's a big ass rumor. Don't lie my man like that.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it happened. I'm telling you what Little Man said.
Cap.
So something happened.
Smacked her like with his hands, or
I don't know what happened.
That was not Todd.
Altercation. Let me not say what happened.
Yeah, I don't know
Todd.
about
No, it was with Todd.
He's a pacifist, for real. That nigga does not fight.
They said something happened with one of the DJs. I don't know that she was dating. What DJ she was dating?
It was not him. I don't know what DJ she was dating at all.
Or whatever DJ she was dating did something to him, and he didn't stand up for her, and it was an issue since then. So that was one thing. And then I don't got nothing to do with that.
Shout out to Cookie though.
Shout out to Cookie. Why I said nothing to her.
I fuck with you. I fucks with you.
I didn't see none of your content, but shout out to you.
You funny as fuck. I said nothing to her. Look, I said nothing to her at all. I don't know her to say nothing to her. I don't know her. She hits me. Listen to me. Hold on.
She got nothing to do with me.
She DM me. No, you just mentioned this, so it does.
I'm just naming the pioneers of this shit. I'm being real. It Unique, Cookie, Unicorn, Ace.
My God.
You need a song with Miss Porsche. That's the
Miss Porsche. I gotta tap in with Miss Porsche for sure.
Miss Porsche was Sexy Walk. No, that was Chad B with Sexy Walk.
Fly the producer.
Miss Porsche started Sexy Walk.
Me and Fly got a song coming out soon.
Who?
Fly the producer. You know the hands on my body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got.
I don't know what you talking about.
He don't know what you told us. He like, oh, okay.
He don't know that generation.
No. Club started. I was in the Chad B first video.
Oh, I know. Oh, me and Chad B got something coming out.
Yeah,
too.
Chad, hit it. I was in the video. I had the low cut, just cut my dreads off. I had waves. I had the Louis Vuitton hat on.
Yeah,
he was like, y'all got to get a street nigga in the video. I was, you know what I mean? I'm a real street nigga. Not trying to say it like that. I'm a real street. I was.
He was a YN.
I was a YN on God. I was a straight stunt dummy. I was a YN back then, for sure. But you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't disrespect me and call me no street nigga. Call GL that. Don't belittle me.
I'm a hood nigga.
Yeah, I'm hard.
I'm from the hood of the hood. You know what I'm saying? For the hood.
But long story short, right? Before we get out of here, because we about to get out of here in a second.
I got some more questions.
I got one or two more questions. No, we got a couple questions. We gonna get up out of here though. QB got to leave by a certain time, so we got to do the second episode. But before we do all that, right? I want to know this one question, right? This has nothing to do with music. What's the DM etiquette? When nigga hit your DM, he trying to really get, you know what I mean? So nigga say one of these guys, you know what I mean? Say, I don't know, whatever. They be like, yo, I'm on something, and he hit your DM, like, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? I'm such and such. What's the DM etiquette? What he should not do, what he should do, you know what I mean? When he come hollering at you.
DMing me, period, is already like, nah.
Damn, he can't DM you?
No, I'm an in-person girl. You gotta catch me where I'm at. Listen, stalk my page. Next performance I'm at, show up, act like a fan, show support, come up to me. Do your big one. Make an impression. Like, don't.
That's
DM
what Nikki said.
Don't DM me. I'm not a DM girl. Like no relationship is gonna start from a DM from me.
Do you like the old niggas, or you like in between that age? You like 25 to 35, or you like a younger?
My issue is I can't let go of the YNs, but they're not it. I'm gonna say right now, ladies,
don't got no responsibilities. They say
they are not it. They're not done having fun. Like,
so you like the way they look.
I like the way they look, and sometimes I like the way they move because they be willing to do whatever for you, but like they just be still
But they broke.
No, I be meeting YNs. I got it.
But but that's limited. A lot of niggas, look, let me tell y'all, ladies, this is one thing I need y'all to stop. I know y'all fucking with the scammers. I know y'all fucking with the rappers. Go get the nigga that's working on the garbage truck that's making $22 an hour. That's 23.
I agree. I'm not fucking with the scammers in the
because that nigga that's 23 that's making $22 an hour. You catch him in 10 years, he's gonna be making 40 an hour, and he's gonna be in a different place than all these other niggas.
I be messing with the YNs that work corporate jobs. Stop it. I don't be messing with the YNs that work.
Talk to me.
With
because you like a scammer chick. You like the scammers. No,
hell no.
I'm fucking with you. Scat pack niggas.
Scat pack.
Hell no. I do not like scammer money. Don't last. And you doing people dirty. It's not a good look. It's bad karma.
The karma horrible.
Bad karma.
Not take us through.
But I'm trying to like older men, but I'm starting to realize like older men be just as bad, honestly.
Yeah.
They just be just as childish.
What's older? 32 though?
Probably like 31 and up for me. Cause I'm 24. Like what do we really got in common at 30? What do we like past 32? What do we really have in common?
You got a lot in common. Get a nigga that's 35. You got a penis. I mean, he got a penis. You got a pussy. Y'all got a lot in common.
There's more to life than fucking.
No, that's where it started. Let me tell you something. People don't know.
No.
Yeah.
That's unfinished facts, though.
Yo, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you. Look, you can talk. You can hit all the rest of that. I'm married, so I'm gonna tell you factuals. I met my wife when she was 22.
How old were you?
24.
Okay.
All right. I fucked the first date.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
This is not the first outing. I knew her before. Yeah. We hung up before. Like, you know what I mean. My wife is a beautiful joint. No, you probably never seen her, but if you check my page,
what is she?
She a Virgo.
No, like her
black.
ethnicity.
She black.
Black.
Well, she from the hood.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer. She a Virgo.
Virgo. Oh.
And she like her color skin. like a lighter color skin of a color, you know what I mean, of a black woman, and she got like a she's like, when you look at her fashion, she's like a fashionista. She like real fly. She used to do Straight Stunt magazine joints back in the day. She did all that, whatever. But I'm a different type of guy. When I see something, I'm different. I'm like, there's probably no more guys like me, right? When I see something I like, I'm just telling you, look, I know you make those faces.
Everybody say that shit.
Yo, when I see something I like,
Yeah.
I'm 100% focused on her. I went to a video shoot. She had a video shoot. She doing a video. She got her hat. This you don't know about these days, but back in the day, 2010, 2011, half her head was shaved and the other half like yours. You remember those back in the day? And she had a design, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? This joint is beautiful. Who is this lady? I need to know this lady.
Yeah.
She didn't even remember.
What you say to her when you ran?
I seen her there with the video shoot. We took pictures. Everybody, she in the video. My man just got signed to Def Jam. I'm like, hey, how you doing? My name is Louie. She ignoring. She got me out of there. I'm like, all right, boom. And I just pulled up, and I thought I was in that shit. I pulled up in that. Remember, I had the powder blue Impala. I had the powder blue Impala with the 24s on it. I just got it from Shaw. I bought it off him. He was going to the league, so I bought it off him. So that's what I had. I had that for 9 months. So I thought I'm the nigga. I'm in the 2000, and it was older. It was like 2007, 8. Powder blue Impala, 24s on it, old school. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, she's like, get your bitch ass out. She didn't say that to me, but I'm just saying that was she. I had the balls on the back of it, and then I'm like, all right, bro. Then I put her on the ground. Then they invited me to a party, and I went to an event with her. And then she sees me at the event. Now you get to see me. I'm much slimmer. You see the chink, my eyes chinky. You know what I mean? I got the gray. You know, I'm looking good. You know, I got my shit low now.
You was looking like one of them niggas in the 90s videos.
But imagine me.
It was 90s.
They need to bring them lions back.
Imagine me looking like this right here, right now, with 75 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
With hair like a Dominican.
Okay.
All right. So I'm lying, Gia?
Come on, kid.
My waves like I don't got it though, but it's just falling out. So my hair like a Dominican, waves like a Dominican nigga. Like names, like this nigga. So my wave like that. She see me, half a bed. She like, who the fuck is this nigga? I'm like, I met you at. She don't give a fuck about that. I kept pursuing her. We pursuing each other on the gram. I'm pressing her. See her. I grab her by her neck. She responds to me well.
Grab her by her neck. She responds to me well.
On a date. We on a date though now.
Add that to your song.
And she responds.
No, I'm gonna add that to a song.
She responds to me.
Grab him by his neck.
Yeah. She responds to me well. While we talking to her, and then. You know what I mean? I'm a man. Just know that. And she aggressive. She an aggressive.
Just know that.
My wife is an aggressive. She a Virgo, so she's a very aggressive woman.
Yeah, Virgos are very.
Yeah, right. And she aggressive. I dominate that. I love that. When I see a woman, I like a woman that's extra tough.
I want that.
And not fuck how you look. Extra toughness that bring me to you. I dominate that shit. I'm like, oh, she tough.
I need that. I need that challenge.
We don't challenge me. I dominate it because we had a conversation that's being. Yeah. So
he's reminiscing on his relationship. I love it.
Yeah. Go ahead, GL. Let you go ahead, do your thing.
All right. So tell us about performing at 24 Hours Apiece. I know there was some sort of backlash of how you was dressed.
Yeah.
However,
how you know that?
Come on, man.
We from the city, bro. Fuck all that. We from the city.
Where you found that at?
I found that out, man, on my Googles.
Where the hell did you find that out at?
It was an issue of how you was dressed.
Yeah, there was.
All the other girls, the baddies, came up there with worse dressing than you, more revealing. So tell us
how'd you feel too.
I mean, like the mayor, I don't know if it was the mayor or whoever had a problem, but I was up there dancing or whatever. He had an issue with what I had on and like was like, oh, you basically half naked or whatever. And I'm like, nigga, I'm an artist. I'm doing my thing right now. Like, get off my set. Like, you know, one thing about it is like you can have issue with something, but say it to me after. Don't do it while I'm in my element. I'm on the stage. I just performed. Like, pull me to the side or like wait till I get off the stage and be like, yo, like, you know, for next time, this is more like a kid show. Cause I'm not going with intentions of thinking there's kids there. I'm thinking this is just a concert. You feel me? Like I'm not knowing that there's mad kids in the audience.
The titties out, ass out.
No, I had my ass out for real. It was like booty shorts.
So send us the picture. So
I got the footage.
Oh, you got the footage. Oh, all right, we gonna put it up.
I got. Stop it! Do not put that footage up.
No, we gotta put it up just like for the rep, just so that people can see what you did, what you were wearing.
I was performing. And yeah, I had really cut booty shorts. I got that outfit not thinking that it was gonna be that short, but like fuck it. Like it's hot as fuck, y'all. Like it was like fucking 90 degrees that day. Niggas was sweating. Like you really had to wear nothing to like be able to breathe. So it's like I didn't go with intentions of dressing that like to show kids my ass, but like the outfit was fitting for the weather, so I just went out. It was.
Is that part of your image, like the Ice Spice type of vibe?
No, it's not. And I've definitely been switching up my wardrobe to being more conservative because I want to avoid issues like that in the future. It definitely was my vibe when I was way younger.
A year ago.
I still want to be sexy.
I'm messing with you.
Nah, I am young, but you know what I mean. I still want to be sexy and still embrace my femininity and shit like that, but I'm just not trying to do it to the extreme the way people are doing it on the media now.
Right.
I'm trying to be a little different. I actually want to cut back on cursing and like sexualizing lyrics and stuff because I feel like everybody
don't
sexualizes.
dump down the music for these niggas. They'll fuck all that. But before we get up out of here,
it's not even about that though. It's about my relationship with God. It doesn't have nothing to do with people.
Don't do music then. You almost be doing music if it's your relationship with God.
I mean, that's not true. I just have to.
That's very true. Listen to the Bible.
You just either have to make glory music or just
glory.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it. But
just cut back your bad lyrics and just talk about more positive things. God's not gonna feel upset about me making a motivational song. Trust me, he gonna be fine.
So before we get out of here, what's some things that you want the people to know?
What I want them to know
about you,
about me. I'm really done talking about myself. I feel like people should know to keep doing you, keep being yourself, keep chasing your dreams. That's what I'm doing. Don't listen to what nobody else got to say, you know. Follow your own path and lead with the Lord.
That part. Give me your Instagram, everything that we need, to all your handles.
My Instagram handle, because everybody messes it up.
Throw the shot back, too, because they seen you stunt. They seen you stunt. They seen what you did.
Let me get a shot. Come on.
Look, hold on. Before you throw that back, we all gonna get a shot. And that's your second shot. You ain't throw back that shot. You come here. We gonna fill that cup up.
Come here.
Come here.
He right there.
We gonna fill that cup up for her. Cause this supposed to be her second shot. She ain't do it. We
that's
gonna
good.
Go. Yeah, love, that's good. She a punk. Throw this up. Get it to the homies. Yeah. She a punk.
Grown.
You know how old? You got 32. How old is me in the homie jail, you think?
You gotta be 39, 40.
Yeah, I'm about to be 39 this year.
Yeah, 39.
Most people say I look like I'm 30, 32.
Gio giving me 42.
Oh, shit. That nigga.
I'm 37.
That nigga younger than me.
I'm sorry, Gio.
Not my boy.
Outside, man.
Nah, I think you should throw that whole shot back. Look, before we get about it. No, stop. You gonna do that bullshit?
Nah.
Be a good sport. Be a good sport. You ain't.
Y'all know I'm driving, right?
I don't
Look
got
at me. We all driving. We all driving. Be a good sport. Throw that back. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. She throw it back. She a big dog. We appreciate her.
That shit is nasty.
It's your main man, PBM Louie.
It's the homie GL.
And we're Bids
and Bottles.
Whoa.